Squid Game 2 guard in Brookhaven. You are not going to want to miss this. I'm so excited to make the Squid Game guard here in Brookhaven. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So go into the Brookhaven editor, go to your little character with the red X and just remove every single accessory on your character. And now that you've done that, we got to choose a package for the character. And the one I like to use for Squid Game guards is the Roblox boy package. It's just going to work out really nicely. And next up on our list, we're going to have to start looking for some clothing for the character. So if you guys are ready for this, make sure to drop a like. Can we get one new like on this video? Just one new like. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Can we get one new subscriber? That's all I'm asking for today. All right, so we're going to go over here to the shirt section right there, and we're going to type in Squid Game guard. This is very, very important. And now we gotta find the right shirt and pants that match. And there's one down here that I really, really like, and it is this one right here because it has the belt that goes with it. It's pink, just like the Squid Game guard jumpsuit, and we can find the matching pants to go with it. So we're gonna go to pants, we're gonna type in Squid Game guard as well, and we're gonna try to find the matching pants to go with it. Now, I'm not sure which one it is. It might take a few tries to get it right, but I think it's one of these. I think it might be this one or something. That doesn't look quite right, or maybe it's just not showing or something, but there is one that matches perfectly. I just have to find the right one. That looks pretty good, but it's the pink is a little bit off. This is the one right here that matches from head to toe. I like this a lot. All right, so now that we've done that, we need a weapon for the Squid Game guard. This is very important because they're always walking around a weapon. So can we actually get a weapon here in the game? We can. So there's this AR right here, this rifle. I think this works perfectly for the Squid Game guard. All I did just to type in GUN, and then it popped up here. That looks awesome. Now it's about to get epic. So listen up, guys. We got to customize the skin tone. So go back to the character customization by clicking the red guy. Click this, and we got to make the character entirely pitch black right here. That's because the Squid Game guards always have gloves on the character. So to get gloves on the character, we have to make the skin tone black. But don't worry, guys. It's about to get epic here once we get to the accessories. So if you guys are ready for this, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe down below, and use star code ZEPHPLAY, ZEPHPLAYZ, when buying Robux or Premium. I'd really appreciate that. But guys, I actually want to do an animation accessory. So what I like to do for the Squid Game guard animations is put on the toy animation for the idol, but for the rest of the one, I like using the superhero animation. And you guys are going to see once we get this completed how the animation looks, and it just looks so cool. So cool. So for the idol, you basically use the toy, and then for the rest, you use superhero, and you guys will see once we get into that. So one of the final things we need is a Squid Game guard head. Now, there's going to be so many different ones that we can use, but you're going to get the one that looks the most and matches the best with what we wanted. So I don't like this one, so we're going to go with a different one. And where did that head go that I had on before? It just absolutely disappeared from the amount of things that I had. Like, how do we actually remove it? I don't know. We got to find that. Okay, let me go back here. Let me remove both of the heads, and we're going back to Squid Game guards because that just messed up a little bit when it got pushed back. So let's let it load a second, and there we go. Now it's loading up, and we can find the right one. So there's going to be quite a few different ones that you can use. There's triangle, there's circle, there's square. You basically just want to get the color. Frontman from Squid Game in Brookhaven. You are not going to want to miss this. Oh my goodness, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'm so excited to make the frontman from a Squid Game 2. Let's go ahead. Okay, so go to the Brookhaven editor. We're going to have to choose a package for our character. And the one we're going to choose today is the Roblox boy package. And you'll see a little later why it's so good for this frontman character. And now we have to remove every accessory from our character. So just click your character with the red X, uncheck all of them. And next up on our list, this is where we start getting into some of the items of the character. This is going to be so much fun. So go to the shirts here, and we're going to go to the shirts for the boys, and we're going to type in frontman Squid Game just like that. And there's this one really, really good shirt that I like, and it is either this one or this one. You can choose whichever one you like, but personally, I'm going to go pitch black for this to make it even more spookier. And then we're going to go to the pants and type in frontman Squid Game as well. And there we go. We can find matching pants to go with it. Now, there's the specific ones that look really, really good. I think it's this one, this on the second row, third one. Yeah, that's the one that matches up perfectly. So now is when we get into a little bit more of the customization. Guys, can you help me out? Can we aim for one like on this video? Just one new like. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe down below for daily Brookhaven videos. Can I get just a one new subscriber today? That would be awesome. All right, so we're gonna have to do a little customizing on the skin tone here, because if you've seen Squid Game of Frontman, they all have the black gloves on the guards and the front hand. So we're going to go over here to that, and we're going to go to the red character, the skin tone, and then we're going to go pitch black right there. So now we have the gloves on the character. And next up on our list, what we're going to do is go over to the faces, click any face, it doesn't matter, and then just uncheck it. Basically, just get a blank face going here. Now we're going to move on to the animation package. This is where things get really, really spicy. So I like to do this for this character. So what I'm going to do is do the toy idol for the character, and then for the rest, we're going to go superhero. And you guys are going to see at the end of the video why this animation package is so great, and especially the toy combo as the idol and then the rest as the superhero. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're getting into the accessories. This is where it gets awesome. So guys, all I'm asking for the new year is for you guys to use star code ZEPHPLAY, ZEPHPLAYZ, when buying Robux or Premium. I'll love you forever if you guys could use my star code when you're buying Robux or Premium on the app or game or website. I really appreciate you guys for supporting me by using my star code. All right, let's get over to the accessories here, and we need to find a weapon for the character, okay? That you can't go without a weapon here. So I'm gonna just type in weapon or type in GUN here, and we're gonna see what we can get. There's some really, really good ones. I think this one might be the best though, because usually the front man he's always carrying this kind of gun with him, always in the Squid Game. So we're gonna use that for now. And now what we need to do for the final accessory is find the front man, and there's a few ones here that look really, really good. So we might have to be a little bit more specific. Front man Squid Game. Let's see if we can find it. And it's this first one right here. The doll from Squid Game 2. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's just get it right into it on how to make the doll from Squid Game. This is going to be awesome. So we're going to go to the avatar editor here. We're just going to remove all of the accessories we currently have on. Next up on our list, we need a package for the character. So go to the little red guy at the top right, and we're going to choose the Roblox girl package today. I think this will be a good basis for the doll from Squid Game. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and start finding some of the things that are going to go on this character. So we're going to start off with the girl shirt here, and we're going to type in Squid Game doll. And there's going to be quite a few different options, and you just want to choose whichever one looks best. Personally, I really like this first one because it is very high quality. So we're going to go with the pants here and type in Squid Game doll as well. And we're going to see what we can find. And it looks like one of these first ones is matching. So yeah, that is looking good, because if you look at the Squid Game doll, the actual one, it has the very high white socks with the black shoes with the shirt and skirt. And yeah, this matches pretty much perfectly. Okay, so now we're going to get into some pretty crazy customization here. So listen up, this is going to be great. But guys, first off, can we aim for 1 new like on this video? And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Can we get 1 new subscriber today? All right, so we actually need to do a little bit of skin tone customization right here. So it's one of these. We might have to change it a little bit later on, but I do believe this is the skin tone that we got to get to match everything up. Once we've done that, go ahead and head over to the animation packages, because we need an animation package for the doll. So in the game, in the Squid Game game, the doll is basically like a robot slash toy. It basically just moves around like this and kind of moves their head and arms, but it's very robotic like. So you can use the robot animation for this, but personally, I think the toy animation looks a lot better for the Squid Game doll. And once we get this animation totally on the character, you guys are going to see for yourself. So go ahead, select the toy animation for all of them. And guys, we are about to get into the accessories. It's going to be awesome. But guys, all I'm asking for the new year is for you guys to use star code ZEPHPLAYZ right here when buying Robux or Premium. Basically, when you're checking out buying Robux or Premium, it'll say, do you want to add a star code? Make sure to add my star code right there when you're buying Robux or Premium. I'd really appreciate that. All right, so going over here in the top left, we're going to type in Squid doll. And this is where it gets intense. So there is one head right here that looks very, very good. Wait, what is this thing? Oh, it's a little loading bar at the top. That's actually kind of cool. But if you go down, you get this head right here. So guys, this is the Squid Game doll. Player 456 from Squid Game. You're not going to want to miss this. Everybody's favorite main character. Let's go ahead and just get started. So go to the Brookhaven editor here. Remove all the accessories from your character. Next up on our list, we need to choose a package. We're going to choose the Roblox boy package for this one today. And next up, head to the shirts and pants section. Head head to the male shirts, and we're going to type in player 456. You don't have to type in Squid Game or anything. And next up, you want to find a good shirt. So there's two of these that I really like. I like this one or this one. They're pretty much the exact same. So we're going to go with that, and we are going to try to find the matching pants to go with it. So player 456 once again, and we just have to find some good textured pants just like these. These look fantastic. And as well, I got to change the skin tone, so go back to the little red guy, and we're going to choose one of these. I think around here is pretty good. And now that we have that, we got to find a face. But can you guys help me out? Can we aim for 1 new like on this video? And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Can we get 1 new subscriber today? All right, so in season 2, he's not as happy. He is very stern-faced. So we could get a face something like this. Okay, I kind of like this. It has a little bit of a scar. We could maybe even go with even more stern face down here. There's the skeptic face as well. But I think we're going to stick with actually maybe one of these. I kind of like this one. And what we need is some hair. Now, this is where things get a little bit tricky because it can be kind of hard to find some good black hair in Roblox. But if we type in messy, wavy, black, I think this is the one. I really like this one for player 456. Thanos from Squid Game, you are not going to want to miss this. Arguably one of the funniest characters of the new season, and I thought it'd be fun to make a Brookhaven character of him. So let's go ahead and get into it. Go into the Brookhaven editor. Basically, just go to your accessories and remove everything. And next up on our list, we're going to go ahead and choose the package. So click the little red guy in the top right, and we're going to choose the Roblox boy package. I think this is going to look very good for the Thanos account today. That is what we're going to start off. And now we got to get to the shirts and pants and start finding some things. Now, I believe his player number is 230. Let me go ahead and check that. Yeah, 230 is his player name. So now what we can do is search for that player 230 Squid Game. And we're going to see if we can find the shirt. And there we go. The first one looks so good. And if you see a minor detail here, we see the little O because he chose to keep playing the game. And we have his necklace right there. So we need to match the pants with it as well. So player 230 Squid Game, and we're going to find the matching pants. And I guess it doesn't really matter for the pants because, you know, it's pretty much the same all across the board. But if we go with the first one here, it will get the matching one in the texture and the layout. And this is already starting to look very good. Now, guys, could you help me out? Can we get 1 new like on this video? And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Can we get 1 new subscriber today? Okay, so I want to do an animation package, and I want to do it in a very specific way. So we're going to keep the default art throw, but for everything else here, I want to use the stylish animation. So I'm not sure if it's this one or the first one, but I guess we'll find out here in a bit. But I don't know why, but you know, he does a lot of really funny movements in the show. If you know, you know. If you've been on the show and you've seen it, but let's see. Yeah, okay, this one looks great. This is perfect for Thanos from Squid Game 2. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead, line this up. Let's get back into the editor here. And now we need to find some of the final touches for this character. And finalizing this accessory, we're going to type in Thanos Squid Game, and there's one really good one. But I'm not sure if we can find it straight up off the jump, but it is somewhere here. We just have to keep scrolling. I mean, we get Thanos from, you know, Avengers, but we get this one, the Thanos head. Look at that. Player 001 from Squid Game, you are not going to want to miss this. If you know, you know everything about this character. He's a little suspicious. Well, I thought we would make him here in Brookhaven today, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Go to the Brookhaven editor, go with the Roblox boy package. This is going to be the start of the character. And now that we've done that, go over to the accessories and just uncheck all of the accessories you currently have on. Okay, so next up on our list, we are going to go to the shirts and pants section and start finding some of the things that are going to go on this character. Now, guys, could you help me out? Can we aim for 1 like today? And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Can we get 1 new subscriber today? All right, so we are at the shirts. We are going to type in player 001 Squid Game. That was a lot to type right there. But we're going to go with one of these, and we're going to go with the first one. I just really like this one. Then we're going to go to the pants and type in the same thing. So Squid Game, player 001 right there. And then one of these are like perfectly matching. It takes a few to try, but it's this one. The third row down right there, or this one is matching as well. You can go with either one. Okay, so now that we have that, this is where it gets absolutely epic. So guys, check this out. We're going to go over here to the animation packages, and for the idle, we're going to keep default. We're going to keep it the default Arthro, and then for the rest of them, we're actually going to use superhero. And you're probably wondering, okay, if you've seen the show, you're definitely going to be wondering why I'm using a superhero animation package for this character. Well, guys, it just looks really good, and you guys will see very, very soon. So I believe his name in the show is called Young Il, and but we could just call him Player 001. That makes it simpler, and it makes it easier to basically find the stuff for the character. Now, there's a few things we could do. There's two ways to make this character. One of them is to find a face and then hair. So we could go like here. We could maybe use kind of like a neutral face. We could kind of use maybe a skeptic face like this, or you could use the man face. Surprisingly enough, the man face works really well with this character. So we'll use the man face for now. Then you want to go ahead and obviously find some hair that's going to go on this. So you could type in like short black or something like that. You could type in stylish black. I believe there is the certain hair that works very, very good for this character. Not this one, but I'm trying to find the right one that works really, really good. So it's not that one. I just saw it, but it gets pushed to the bottom. So you got to re-find it here. Okay, I can't find it. And oh, this one looks pretty good. This one, okay, no, actually that one looks terrible. I lied. But this one looks pretty good for this character. So this is one version of the character you can actually make. But my favorite way to make the character is to go here and find an accessory. So guys, if you can help me out, make sure to use star code ZEPHPLAY, ZEPHPLAYZ when buying Robux or Premium. And with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and find the final one. So we're going to type in Player 001 Squid Game. And there's a certain head accessory that works really, really good. It's right there. It might get pushed to the bottom, but thankfully it did it. And there we go, guys. We made Player 001 from Squid Game. Let me know who else I should make next, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.